you go in, then the board, you pull the door for me. Okay, hold on, hold on. Yeah, I'll let you know when. Okay, stand by. Okay, you can go in. Okay, go in, yes. Don't block just stand up, yeah. Continue to together. Okay, good. Okay, can you get a scoop? Where is it? Okay. I need you to carry the bill up. Bring to the place that you want to bring.
So everybody can be seated first. Alright? Okay, can we squeeze a bit? Okay? If you don't have
We hope that they can participate in this and also help us by not wasting water.
Yeah. So you will also do the same now?
Yeah, hopefully.
Like shower shorter time?
No, should take a bath. Dr. Khor, this exercise is taken in toilets from level 1 and level 2. May I invite you to give a short address to the students?
Sure. So level 1 and 2 is Sec 1 and Sec 2, is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, he meant the story 1 and 2.
Yeah. Stick on the front seat.
You think you can do it? You can survive for 1 hour. Gabriel Wong, together with all of you here from Sec 1 and Sec 2, right? Bukit View Secondary School, for supporting us in this water rationing exercise. Today, I'm happy to be here to participate and support you in celebrating World Water Day. We want to kickstart the celebrations for World Water Day with this water rationing exercise in Bukit View Secondary School. It is the first time that PUB is initiating this exercise with the support of the schools. So we really want to thank you for participating in this, and we hope that you will learn from this exercise. I understand that this is a week for authentic learning. So indeed this is really authentic, turning off the taps, although it's only for a short 1 hour, but letting you have a first-hand experience of what it is like to have limited water resources, because many other people in the world do not have ready access to clean water at times. And we hope that then you will value water, realize that it is a precious resource, that its supply cannot be taken for granted, and you should learn to use it prudently, wisely, and conserve water. Make conserving water a way of life. Now, before we start this exercise, let me read out to you the Minister of Environment and Water. Okay, are you all yes? Yes or no? Yes, all yes. Very good. Right. World Water Day is held annually on 22nd March, a day which is designated by the United Nations to highlight the importance of water sustainability. It is a day to remind everyone of the water challenges people around the world face, and that water is a finite resource that we should all cherish and protect. We should not take water for granted. Many countries around the world commemorate World Water Day in their own way to highlight crucial water-related issues to their community. So, different countries in the world have different issues with water, and many of them have very, very challenging issues. In Singapore, we celebrate this effort, as I said earlier, over the entire month. Water stewards across different community sectors have stepped forward in this month, March, to organize water-saving initiatives and reinforce their pledge towards ensuring Singapore's water sustainability. And many of you here, and in fact I would say all of you here, can be considered as part of our water stewards in this month-long World Water Day celebrations, because you are also going to promote awareness about the need to ensure that we conserve water. It is important to manage our water resources in a sustainable way, especially in the light of climate change that has an impact on the reliability of our water supply. Now, just last year, if you have not read about it, low rainfall resulted in the water level in Johor's Lingui Reservoir dropping to a historic low of 42% in November. Now, you heard me rightly. I said Johor's Lingui Reservoir. I didn't say a reservoir in Singapore. Johor's Lingui Reservoir. Some of you may be wondering, did I read wrongly, or why is it that I'm talking about Johor's Reservoir? Well, let me explain why later. Now, while the recent monsoon season has brought some rain, the reservoir, Lingui Reservoir, is still less than half full. And this is of concern to Singapore. Why? Because Lingui Reservoir plays an important role in regulating the flow of water in the Johor River. And the Johor River is subjected to tidal influence, and water released from this Lingui Reservoir helps to push out the seawater. So Johor River, tidal influence means seawater can come in, but the water from Lingui Reservoir, we release it, it will push out the seawater. So you'll be saying, but why important? Still you have not told me why. Now this is the reason. This will ensure that the Singapore Water Works in Johor, we have a water works in Johor, it can continually draw fresh water for treatment and supply to Singapore. Right. Part of Singapore's water supply is from the Singapore Water Works that treat the water that is drawn from the Johor River. Seawater that is treated, right? So while Singapore has new water and desalination water to augment our water supply, right, we are still dependent on rainfall to meet a large part of our water demand, right, about half. The situation at Lingui Reservoir is a strong reminder, level in Lingui Reservoir fell to 42%, lowest in history. All of us must play a part to stretch our water resources, right? By how? By conserving and making every drop of water count, which is the theme for this year's World Water Day celebration. Now this year also marks the 10th anniversary of our Active, Beautiful and Clean Waters, or ABC Waters program. How many of you have heard of the ABC Waters program? Well, only one, I give him prize, 2. The rest must Google and find out what is the ABC Waters program. But let me explain to you. This program has transformed over 30 water bodies and waterways into beautiful spaces. Today, ABC Waters projects such as Kallang River at Pisang Ang Mo Kio Park provide wonderful spaces for community bonding as well as leisure activities. And schools and organizations also learn about water and the environment through learning trails and outdoor classroom events. the implementation of this program, over 350 organizations have adopted these water spaces, and that is a testament to the community taking greater ownership of our water assets. Now let me share with you a secret, right? There is very close by near here a new ABC Waters project that you all can adopt or participate in. Okay, that is in my constituency. It's just been opened, just been launched. It is along a stretch of the Bukit View Canal. Actually, there is a new one, ABC Water Project, and there are rain gardens there, right? So you can actually, if you want to adopt it and learn, right? It helps to bring back the biodiversity. You also can learn about how, the rain garden clean the rainwater. Now we have chosen the theme, Make Every Drop Count, for this year's Singapore's World Water Day, to remind us of our role to conserve water. So let's all of us start with the simple habit of incorporating water conservation as part of our daily routine in schools, at work and at home. And we can all easily save water. First, one example is how, by taking shorter showers. How long do you shower? 1 minute 1 minute. 1 minute I think too short, 5 minutes. Okay, after I'll take a poll, right? How many shower for 1 hour? Okay, 1 hour must shorten by a lot, right? Shorten your showering time. Okay, let me finish the last few lines, then you can start talking, okay? Right, so we can take shorter shower. We can also reuse water. For instance, if you wash your clothes, you can reuse the water, right? Clean the common corridor, for instance, if you want to, and so on. Okay? We can also, of course, use water-saving appliances and fittings. Now, small actions go a long way when everyone plays a part. So everyone do something. Shower 1 minute less. Actually, that will add up to a lot of water saving. Together, we can achieve a more sustainable Singapore for ourselves and our future generations. So, let me take this opportunity to encourage everyone to make water conservation a way of life and to make every drop of water count. So, thank you very much and have a happy World Water Day.
Okay, thank you.
It's a habit. Yeah, the habit.
A reminder, the toilets are also here over the street. So if you need to wash the come to toilet, you need to pay to on the link level, low glass, when you come,
for the primary school students. And currently we are in the pavilion, which is constructed just last year in November 2008, where our teachers will conduct outdoor classroom activities in the area of the outdoor learning environment. So this is actually the Apply Learning Program booth, and I will then pass over the time to these students who share about the environmental conservation efforts of our school in the area of clean energy and also environmental technology.
Wow, Dr. Khor.
Hi.
Miss Yetu.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. My name is Rina.
And today we'll be sharing on ALP, which is Applied Learning Program. Our main focus is on clean energy and environmental technology. And throughout these 2 years, we have learned about designing and using a solar park. We also learned about how to measure the water quality of and we will also be learning solar car again in partnership with Young Polytechnic, which will not be the same as previously from the Sec 1 solar car. The school, from this program, our objective is to learn how the solar energy will apply with the solar car, which can be knowledgeable for students and able to apply this concept in the future. I recently read news that Singapore needs engineering, and these are the topics that we have covered over this 1 year. And
Sec 1. You do this in Sec 1?
yes, and now I'm
I don't remember learning this in Sec 1. Very good.
these are our seniors comments about the program normal, but it's very effective. And now I would like to pass Tina on measuring of water quality.
Collecting solar energy.
So this year we'll be learning how to measure water quality using Rationing. We'll learn how to record the temperature, light and conductivity using Rationing. The students will be learning how to program Rationing in order to make the device operational.
Build this yourself or?
Oh, it's the school provided.
Oh, okay.
And
Somebody built it?
yeah, it's from the D&T, if I'm not wrong, or they bought this one, but they learned the programming themselves.
I see.
And the coding.
So allow us to
Teach you how to do the programming and coding.
Yeah.
So allow us to demonstrate how the
So
sequence
they will help bring this together.
Okay. So after you measure the temperature, then what do you do? What do you use the temperature readings for?
Oh, we go to a lab and we connect the Arduino to the laptop. So you can, and the laptop will tell us the temperature.
This is the temperature sensor.
You put it in. Yeah. Close.
Yeah. Let's after
Oh,
teach her how to use.
this is driving the thing.
This is on the right. This is on the right.
Oh, okay. So this is about. Oh. Yeah. Where do you want me to bring this to? Anywhere. The whole pond is mine. If I can, okay.
Students will drive it under the trees and then get it to come back.
Drive it under the bridge somehow.
Wow.
Line or cable. He never let go. Okay, again. Okay, come back. I'm reversing already. Hey, don't lock. This is crash proof. Okay. Thank you.
Like species like the golden gerbil and also some species like common tiger. So this butterfly garden is actually initiated with the collaboration with NCLUBs to help to promote biodiversity in Singapore. And we also have anti-fungi properties. Fungi infections, and in the can be used to make shampoo and also lotion. So these plants are really amazing plants. Almost all that has medical purpose.
Have you tried it?
I have my auntie has a plant called have a similar plant at home, and she
From the root down and then
So you use it? Or
yes, yeah, both sides. Both sides.
Oh, okay. So you top up lah.
Water from different sources of the roof will channel from the roof to the garden through these overhanging pipes into the water storage system over there. And the water will be used to refill our pond. We also want to educate students that saving water instead of using, we can use rainwater instead of using tap water. So over here, medicine, medical properties.
What is this?
this is actually rosemary.
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 Okay. This one very good. Passionate.
This rosemary is actually it actually can help to improve your memory.
Oh really? I need more of this stuff.
all the students take one.
Before exam, I must come here.
So these are actually our
Before parliament sitting. Okay, this one?
This is actually another type of spice that can be used to cook sugar for the diabetes.
Oh, okay. Wow. She knows every plant here.
She's very
The
involved.
chairman.
Yeah, we have our solar panel here at point.
Improve but still less than 50. Okay.
So this one
Which is the same as the speech, I mean. Yeah.
So this one is our natural filtration
Sorry?
system,
Yeah. Okay.
where we use plants like water hyacinth to filter the water.
And the UV light will just kill off the algae. Yeah, but can't kill off everything. Not as effective as the plant. Yeah.
If that one is water plant, I didn't notice it.
There is but only one water lily on one end.
Okay, so
Yeah.
not enough.
Not enough.
Maybe just this view is enough to clear it.
Yeah.
Oh, not bad. Yeah.
The lotus especially takes in a lot of nutrients.
Lotus is dry now.
The weather is really
Yeah, but yeah, quite a big difference.
are taught all these concepts, and from there they have to make use of it and design it themselves.
This one has got the biggest surface area.
But how many watts does it generate per hour?
This one is 2 volt.
Okay.
2 or 3 volt. Yeah, 3 volt. It's a 3 volt.
I'm Priska, I'm Mara, and I'm from secondary 3-1. And today we'll be explaining to you our solar
Mine
panel
first,
in English.
because some design is very good.
Why we chose to embark on this journey
They
is
have the,
because
you saw
solar
they have the
panels help
track, so they
create
actually
a
raise.
form of energy,
So
which means we won't be
you
polluting
can
the
have good design,
environment
but
while
not as
creating
fast as design.
And so solar panels help create a renewable source of energy,
So that's the
which
objective.
means we won't be relying on the non-renewable source of energy like coal and oil and gas. The solar panels also help us to reduce the cost of electricity bills because we wouldn't need to buy electricity from power stations. Yeah. So now Mara explain how this system works. So basically, solar panels will convert solar energy to electrical energy. Thus, the energy will be sent to inverters. The inverters will then convert DC current to AC current. This current is used for classrooms and science labs. So this is the PV monitoring system. It shows the amount of electrical energy being released in the lab machine. Since installing the solar panels, the school has saved at least $500 per month in the electricity use. So I hand over to this common areas and some common areas.
Maybe the level 4, yeah, so the labs and classrooms, the fan and the lights.
Got visitors. Yeah, in the building of this. So, which one did you do?
Ours is not that well, because there's a lot. Each class is different.
Every Sec 1 class will do it.
Yeah, after that we have a
Sec 3
solar.
we have another one.
After that we have a solar
Carrot race.
among the Sec 1 class.
Yeah, fun.
So would you like to try that?
Is it bright enough?
Yeah. Face it here.
Face it. Yeah, face it.
Maybe it's not bright enough. Maybe the weather.
The sun just,
See, all depends. This morning it was working. Yeah. So this morning.
Go back in with it.
Okay, maybe the okay. Hey.
Yeah, it's moving, it's moving.
Okay,
Yeah, you just kickstart. You just think, the sun is back, isn't it? So you just need to kick everything up here.
So we have chosen this topic because that we believe that these are the essence of our main wishes
Explain the concepts. Yeah.
To cover the concepts and topics in our syllabus, mainly geography, biology, and chemistry.
And how the various subjects are related.
So like for chemistry, so for like chemistry, we learn more about evolution and how in our syllabus from inspired, and will change their lifestyle for the better. And we are confident that with a great understanding and knowledge about the environment, proactively, I think success.
All the best for your Sec 4, huh? GC, right? GC.
Thank you.
Have a fun experience. Meaningful experience. Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thanks. Oh, okay. Got specific questions or not?
What triggers the need for this rationing exercise, and then how many schools will be involved, and then building the seminar, and then going for what are some of the points as well as maybe some what's the time schedule of the reviews.
Okay. So maybe I'll just go along what she asked first, and then if there's anything else you want, because it's too general, I don't know where to start and stop. Yeah. Okay. So I'll start. Right. Well, today's water rationing exercise is really the first water rationing initiative that will be starting with various schools. The purpose of the water rationing exercise is to use it as a public educational tool to allow the students to learn through personal experience what it means to have limited water resources, to experience firsthand the inconvenience of not having water supply at the tap points, and to then appreciate the value of water, as well as learn of the need to use water prudently. I think it is a meaningful activity and a meaningful time for the students to reflect on the value of water and its importance and how they should conserve water and use it wisely. Bukit View Secondary School is the first school that started on this water rationing exercise. Over the course of this month, more schools will be coming on board to organize their own water rationing exercise to allow the students to appreciate the importance of water and to instill in the youth a sense of responsibility and to learn how to use water wisely. I actually at this juncture would also really like to encourage everyone to really play a part to instill and also adopt water conservation culture as part of their everyday life and to spread this message that actually everyone, including the young, can play a part to save water and to make every drop counts, which is the theme of this year's Singapore's World Water Day celebrations.
Right. Apart from water rationing, do you think there are other comes to the shortage of water?
Well, let me also add that, of course, we know that today, everybody can readily get clean water with the turn of a tap, and so it's something that many actually may take for granted. But we have also been observing, witnessing, for instance, very extreme weather patterns recently, which may affect this ready supply of water. And in fact, in 2014, I think we know that we experienced the longest dry spell in almost 150 years. And of course, many of us observed that our green grass all over the island actually turned brown. But even then, during that period, actually water continued to flow from our taps, and that's because PUB stepped up its production of diesel and new water to almost full capacity in order to meet our water demands. But I think we need to highlight and remind Singaporeans that we need to be mindful, because really these two sources of water, diesel and new water, only make up about half of our water supply. And we are still really dependent on rainfall to supply the other half of our water needs. And in fact, I think it is a stark reminder of the fact that water is a finite resource and that we cannot take the supply of water for granted. And in fact, if we do not carefully manage water demand, especially under such circumstances, then we run the risk of facing water shortage. And in fact, Singapore actually experienced the last nationwide water rationing exercise way back in 1963-64, and I think our youth have not experienced this, and this is the reason why PUB initiated this water rationing exercise, albeit in a small way, with the various schools, because protocol-wise, there is really no need for water rationing now, but we want to remind Singaporeans about the importance of water and the need to conserve water, to use it wisely, and that's why we are doing this. But obviously this is not the only way. In addition to this, PUB actually has been implementing or promoting awareness about the need to conserve water through various schemes, various projects. Our ABC Water Program actually is also a program to help promote awareness among Singaporeans about the value of water, to get them to appreciate and treasure it and to conserve it. And of course, we also have many other programs and policies, for instance, mandating water efficient fittings and appliances, getting people to conserve water through adopting good water-saving habits like showering less, and using these water-efficient devices and appliances and so on.
Will this water rationing exercise be an annual event?
Well, we think it is useful, and that's why we have initiated this water rationing exercise, but as I said, a bit in a small way, just with a few schools, and actually for a short duration. The reason is because we are also mindful that there is no disruption to normal operations and activities, or disruption to the schools activities and lessons and so on. So even though we have initiated this water rationing exercise, we have also got the students to really develop plans to tide over this period of water disruption, so that normal activities and lessons can go on. So I think what we need to do is monitor the support and success of this water rationing exercise that we have initiated, the first one we have initiated, to see the support level and the success of this project or this initiative in achieving the objectives that we want to achieve, to see if the students really appreciate the experience that they have gone through, and understand the importance of valuing water and conserving it. And then we can think about if we should expand it, say, to other segments of the community, but always bearing in mind that we should minimize any disruption, to operations and activities.
Amy Khor, just now you mentioned that last time water rationing exercise being brought out again. Do you think that is the triggering point for this time round? We are studying this. In fact, a lot of Singaporeans will be asking, why are we studying it now?
Well, I would think that, as I've noted, in recent times we have been experiencing some or witnessing some extreme weather patterns. Of course, the 2014 experience is the most recent experience in terms of the longest dry spell in almost 150 years. And of course, also recently, as Minister has noted in his Singapore World Water Day speech, that last year in November, because of lack of rainfall, Lingui Reservoir in Johor, experienced the lowest water level of 42% in history. And although the monsoon rains have come back and the water level has improved, it's actually still less than half. So I think these are, of course, stark reminders of the importance of getting Singaporeans, reminding Singaporeans to appreciate water as a precious resource, to remind Singaporeans that water is a finite resource and supply can be interrupted, and we do still depend on rainfall for quite a significant portion of our water supply, even though we have desal and new water. The other point really, which is very important, it is not just because of rainfall, but I think that conserving water is a scarce resource. Conserving water is also about conserving other resources. For instance, if you reduce your water usage, you will also be making some savings. You will also be conserving in terms of other resources, like to produce desal and new water, energy is required too.
One more last question, just a clarification. So you mentioned that
compared to last November, the situation is slightly better. But I think this message of conserving water has to go on, as I said, because there are many reasons that we need to conserve water, since water is a finite resource.
Sorry, just a quick one. So on top of conserving water, is there anything else the ministry will be doing to anticipate, say, the dry spells that might be coming up in any sort of emergency situation?
Sorry, repeat again, I can't hear.
In any kind of dry spell situation going forward, is there anything else that the ministry is doing to sort of anticipate that and kind of make sure that there's no crisis in an emergency situation?
Yes, PUB continues to monitor, say, the water level in our reservoirs in Lingui. Of course, they work very closely with NEA, with the meteorological station, in terms of predicting what water patterns and so on are. And of course, we work with certain buffer too. Always bearing in mind that water is very important for normal everyday life. Is required in almost all our activities, and therefore there are certain precautions that PUB would take. So even though there was a long dry spell, we still managed to ensure that we meet our water demands. But as I said, I think we need to continue to promote awareness and the need to conserve water. And in fact, one of our target is actually to reduce our domestic per capita domestic water consumption to 140 liters per day, per person per day by 2030.
Okay. Thank you.
I think, that would be
Correct. So if you are
happy to do it. Annually, we are happy to support.
Yeah. Thank you for being the first.
Yeah, we want to support QB and all the environmental.
The whole team has been wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Totally love them.
Our school is in the environmental niche now, so we hope that not just PUB, NEA as well, and
Watermark Award winner.
Yes.
Amy Khor president. Yes, we applied for 3 years for the
Invitation for the
Actually, it's very good. There's something to look forward to. Yes. No, it's good because
Alright, Gabriel, so tell us more about why Bukit View Secondary wants to be involved in the project, what you're hoping the students will get out of the water rationing exercise.
Alright, the whole objective of the water rationing exercise for the school is really on 3 prongs. One is for the students to experience what is it like to undergo water rationing and thereby be more aware of the water resource that we have in Singapore, and then to better appreciate the water resources that we have, and to be grateful that of the source of water that we have and not to waste water. Yeah.
Tell us more about what the students are doing apart from collecting water and making sure that they don't, in this 1 hour use water. Anything else you're encouraging?
Actually, in this whole 1 hour, we told them about the turning off of the tap at the canteen area and at the toilet as well. So beforehand, they actually fill out their water bottle so that they know that there's no more water source at the water cooler. And then we actually prep them about what is the whole exercise about, what's the whole objective, and why do we actually carry out this water rationing exercise.
So it's closed for it's all shut off for a period of 1 hour.
Yes, the whole exercise is for 1 hour. Both level 1 and 2 toilets are shut off in terms of the water supply, and the canteen area as well. So the students will know that they need to wash their hands with a pail of water which has been collected beforehand. Yeah.
Do you think 1 hour is enough for the students to wear and really experience?
I guess this is just the first touch point. It's more about the messaging behind the whole intent and objective of the whole intent of the water rationing exercise. So the messaging has been done through, and we hope that maybe next time we could extend it even longer so that more levels of students could be involved.
So do you think this will be an annual event?
We should definitely be trying out to support PUB in this World Water Day and water rationing exercise.
Just want to clarify, how many students are involved? Is this a school-wide activity?
Actually, it involves the Sec 1 and 2 students, so it is for about 400 students.
So you mentioned that it's only level 1 and level 2 taps are closed, so which means level 3 and 4 for the other levels is still available.
That's right, because the Sec 3, which actually housed in level 3, are out for camp. So they're actually not using level 3, and Sec 4s are going out for learning journey, so they're also not directly involved in this exercise.
Thank you.
Ken?
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Ken, let me ask you a question again, okay? So how do you feel about, do you used to save water?
Yeah, I used to save water because we must save water and conserve. If there's no water, there's no living things in earth. That means everything will be gone and die. Left with nothing but leftovers of animal carapace.
Okay. Because what's about, your family, your grandma, she used to also tell you about saving water?
Yeah. Last time, kampung that time, we have a limited water supply. So we have to conserve our water and save it for later, like for cooking, showering. And shower time, for example, 3 minutes, we have to save it to 2 or even 1 minute is better.
Sorry, can you take that again? When you talk about, just include your grandma in it. I think it's a very nice touch. Like what you said earlier, right? Just that part. Last time my grandma told me.
Last time my grandma told me that last time there's limited water supply cause the reservoirs, all these are dried up. So that taught me we must save water in the future and pass it to generations and generations so they know how to conserve water.
How do you feel about the exercise just now? When you turned off the water cooler tap, right? Tell us about it.
I feel very excited and nervous. I was a little bit of fidgeting, but it was still okay, fun, and after and now I know how to turn and on off the valve of the water cooler.
Okay, thanks. Very good. Ready? Okay. So Jordan, how do you feel about today's exercise? What do you do today?
I did the water rationing exercise, and it helps to conserve water more.
What did you actually do?
I carried pails to toilets and helped out my friends
Okay. So going forward, what do you think you'll change about your water usage habits?
I will change.
How will you use less water? Shower shorter time. SMS of saying like, will you do it?
I will shower shorter time and maybe tell my family about this exercise that I've done and maybe conserve more water.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Jordan. That was very nice. Okay, Jordan.